and welcome to Perth City Talk. I'm Wudian Abu Jalala. Everyone can innovate. Incorporating innovation in your business can help you save time and money and give you the competitive advantage to grow and adapt your business in the marketplaces. Innovation generally refers to changing or creating more effective processes, products, and ideas, and can increase the likelihood of a business succeeding. Businesses that innovate create more efficient work processes and have better productivity and performance. For businesses, this could mean implementing new ideas, creating dynamic products, or improving your existing services. Innovation can be a catalyst for the growth and success of your business and help you adapt and grow in the marketplace.
I'm really pleased to be here in 2030, looking back now on the past decade and a half and looking at the various steps that Australia put in place to make sure that we were the #1 innovative country in the world. In 2015, it's really interesting that the Global Creative Index had voted Australia to be the #1 most creative country. Well, we've actually taken it to another level now, and we are regarded as the most innovative country. I'm really excited to be here. People do call me the Big Kev of science because I'm so passionate and so excited about it. Thank you for all your support over the past 15 years. It's been a great journey to get to 2030, and aren't we pleased that we've got here? So back to reality. Here we are in 2015. I really hope that this summit today is going to be an incredibly productive time for all of you.
Innovate Australia is a not-for-profit organization. We officially started about a year and a half ago. However, we actually were organizing events unofficially for over 5 years now with my colleague, Dr. Adam Asarian. Basically, look, the idea was we both come from Inventors Association of Australia. We're both past presidents of Inventors Association. So we used to helping people and helping entrepreneurs. So we really enjoy that. So started with a small event we organized at ECU, like I said, over 5 years ago. It was called Smart Grid Network. Probably had about 12 people in it. Slowly, people were actually asking us, "Oh, when you do another event?" And so we started doing next one. So, now it grew to a really big network of events. We do. We know quite a few entrepreneurs and inventors from our previous involvement with Inventors Association, and from our seminars. So, look, we have quite a good contacts in Perth. So we always help people with contacts, putting people together. But look, the main thing. What we do, main activity, we try to lobby sort of our politicians, okay, which I have to compliment because we really get very good response from state politicians and now from federal politicians as well. And also, so what we do, we organize free networking events. So like I mentioned earlier, the idea is, when people get together, they can talk to each other, they can actually, sitting next to each other and find out, oh, you know this person, so I'm a strong believer in that. Yeah.
We offer opportunities for people to meet and network and discover all the potential they have within themselves. So we get them all together and we give them an opportunity to talk about a topic and ask them to just sit down and discuss and talk to other people about what the ideas they have. Everyone has a number of innovations in their mind. They think I cannot do it. So we give them the opportunity to sit together and talk and see it is possible. And that's what we are doing, we're trying to do with Innovate Australia.
So now we're organizing Mining Innovation Network, Oil and Gas Innovation Network, Energy Innovation Network. We actually just had in the Innovation Center, which is next door from here, we had Agriculture Innovation Network. And in 2 weeks, we actually have Medical Innovation Network at the Perkins Institute. Again, in next month, following months, we again have Energy Innovation Network. So we're quite busy.
So when we started with Peter, we didn't think of where we are going to continue. We just started with a couple of events. And eventually we found out that more and more people were asking and coming back and finding interest into meeting together and coming up with ideas. And we think that until now we haven't or created something revolutionary yet, but we are creating this opportunity, this infrastructure that people will continue to meet and talk and go out and think again and again. And over time, we are expecting that this will create new ideas that will convert into values, and which is our motto.
I think there's so many innovative people in Western Australia, but quite often they don't come together. They just crack on and get their businesses up and running. So what we're talking about here today is how we can all work together. The universities, our smartest people in the country, working together with business to develop new technologies, to develop new industries, and to make sure that we remain internationally productive and competitive. So the things we have to look at, and internationally the statistics tell us that some of the things that are dragging us down are workplace relations and productivity. So they're the sorts of things we need to work together with the labour movement to work out how we adapt our economy and Western Australia to make sure that we take the most and the best opportunity we can of the future, and we do it together.
Actually, that was, we were approached by Senator Linda Reynolds, because previously we had dealings with her, and said, oh, it would be great if we could do an event like that. Actually, original idea was to do something with manufacturing, which actually we pushed a little bit forward, so we're going to have a next event going to be actually a summit about manufacturing. But this one actually ended up, idea came basically from her office, and actually have to give plug to Jesse Watton from Senator Linda Reynolds' office, because he is the one who actually came up with the creative concept for this event, which is, it's already year 2030. We've been pushing this idea, but he is the one actually who actually come up with the concept for this particular event. And the idea is that it's, we're trying to in a creative way, actually project what might happen in the future. We currently number 13 in Innovation Index. There is a Bloomberg index published every year. We're number 13. So we thought, okay, why not to be number 1? So I know it sounds sometimes, just stretched, but actually it's not, because so we said, okay, if we do 3 5-year plans, first 5 years jump from number 13 to number 10. Or somewhere in the top 10. The next 5 years from top 10 to top 5, and the last 5 years from top 5 to number 1. And if you think about it, we already number 13 without any concerted effort, without any specific program or whatever. So if the government and everybody else would get behind it, okay, I think that wouldn't be a stretch to do it.
We really need to come together as a nation and embrace the fact that change is inevitable. And we need to also go about it very strategically, because at the end of the day, we are still a small population comparatively to global standards. So we need 25 million people with the same mindset that says we are going to accept change, we are going to accept that science, technology, engineering and maths are a key part of our future, and that we want to fully get behind pioneering projects such as Square Kilometre Array, agri-science, medical research and other science projects to perhaps move away from the easy reliance and the complacency that an abundance of natural resources has given us.
Especially just recently, I had Peter Klinken, who is our chief scientist, Professor Peter Klinken, who's going to be actually on video, have opening remarks. He sent me an email showing that actually Australia, we are number 1 right now on creativity index, which is absolutely fantastic. There is a, I didn't know that. So we're number 1, and in the category, there's 3 different categories. In the category of talent, Australian people are voted number 1, actually rated number 1 as the most talented people actually in the whole world. So imagine that, we're the most creative people, we're the most talented people, so why not to be most innovative? So that's the plan, yeah.